Welcome back to the Decoding the Cards by Sheila Ellis series. If you are returning, if you are new and this is the first one you've gone to, feel free to look back or start over from the beginning if you want to take this journey with us through decoding the cards, getting our creative juices flowing and our intuition flowing for each card as we go through this wonderful book and workbook. So today we're on the Empress card, number 3 in the tarot. Okay, I have 2 Empress cards up here for you to look at as I read. The key words for this card are abundance, generosity, creativity, nurturing, and fertility. The Empress is a powerful representation of feminine energy, embodying creativity, nurturing, and sensuality. Her presence encourages us to evoke our feminine side through creative expression, free thought, and a deeper connection with our senses. She also reminds us to treat ourselves and others with kindness, compassion, and empathy. Her energy suggests that a comfortable home life, abundance, security, and emotional support are essential for our well-being. The Empress is a gentle reminder to take time for yourself and enjoy the finer things in life, while also giving back and taking care of those around you. She encourages us to deepen our connection with ourselves and others by recognizing the beauty within us all. Now, we'll go over the reversed definition, just turning this one card over. There's actually not reversals in the Muse Tarot, but we're still going with it here. So reverse, this can mean a creative block or someone being barren in some way, shape, or form. When the Empress reversed appears in a reading, it can indicate a lack of support from others, financial difficulties, and domestic issues. These challenges can be especially frustrating when trying to manifest a new idea or express yourself creatively. The reversed Empress can suggest that you feel blocked and unable to proceed with your projects or ideas. It is important to remember to take time for yourself and prioritize your needs. Self-care is essential to move forward, reconnect with the creative flow, and to manifest your dreams. So yeah, I've definitely been in periods of the reversed Empress when I felt like I was creative block or my projects, I couldn't move forward with them. I definitely can relate to having that in my past. Okay, now we're going to go over the elements for the card. So the number is 3, and the numerology link is 12, the Hangman, plus 21, the World. The element is Earth. The astrological association is Venus. The energy is receptive. And some symbols for the card are the star crown, that is a connection with the universe, the grain representing abundance and fertility, wilderness, a connection to nature, and a soft throne, sensual comfort. I love it. Okay, now we're going into the personal notes section. And if you've been here before, you know how I do these. I read the question, I pause, so you can pause the video if you want to and write it down, reflect, whatever you want to do, and then I go back and tell you what my answers were to these, okay? So personal notes. Although it is important to know the traditional meanings, it's just as important to create your own connection to the narrative for the cards. Reflect on this Empress card and answer the following questions. Number 1, what is your interpretation of the Empress card? What does this card mean to you? My answer was, I see nurturing, abundance, Mother Nature, a grounding, and a feminine aspect. Number 2, what meaning does the Empress card have for you when it's reversed? I put financial difficulties or an artist block. Number 3, what about the traditional meaning does not resonate with you? I wrote none. It all resonates once again. And number 4, what other impressions do you have of the Empress card? I wrote beauty, strong resolve, knowing her power, and fortitude. Number 5, what affirmation does this card inspire in you? I wrote, I am safe, secure, and am grateful for the privileges bestowed upon me. And number 6, how could you utilize it in reflection or ritual? Well, when someone was struggling financially, like I have a little bit of that at times, meditation, maybe lighting a green candle, and praying to Mother Gaia for help on how to understand how to fix the financial situation. I'm just doing that to try and see if it will get more focused. If it's been unfocused this whole time, I'm sorry. And it's not really helping. It would help if I moved the camera drastically, but I'm not going to do that. Maybe that's a little better. All right, moving on to the combining exercises. What happens when we pair this card with other cards? How might the meaning change or expand? Take a look at the examples below and then try it on your own. So for their example, they combined the Empress with the Two of Wands. The Empress meaning abundance, generosity, creativity, nurturing, and fertility. And the Two of Wands representing planning, making decisions, progress. And their interpretation of those two cards together is keep striving towards greatness while also enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay, so we have 3 of these, and I'm going to do the same format as before with the reading. Number 1, you will combine the Empress and the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups representing happy news, curiosity, or creative opportunities. And what I wrote was abundance is incoming. Stay open to new possibilities and creative opportunities. Number 2, you combine the Empress and the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands standing for success, public recognition, and pride. I wrote, your strength, fortitude, and ability to manage all with compassion and grounded ideals is giving you the success you desire. And the third one here is combining the Empress and the Ace of Cups, which the Ace of Cups is representing love, new relationships, and creativity. I wrote, a very compassionate new opportunity is coming your way. This could be new love or love for something that you create. Let me just turn our Empress right side up again. All right, now onto the deeper understanding section. To become more intimate with this card, it's helpful to understand its appearance and influence for you personally. There are questions for reflection below. Answer the ones your intuition guides you to and come back to the others later. Same format. I'll pause for reflection or for you to pause and write anything down that you'd like to. Number 1, how can you trust your intuition more? Okay, I wrote, since I was going on the same theme of the financial difficulties, I would trust my intuition more by working on my relationship with money, by trusting my intuition when it nudges me to save those few coins or dollars instead of getting little indulgences rather. Second one is, how can you connect with and express your creativity? I wrote, go out in nature and feel and listen to the beautiful and loving, supporting energy of nature through the wind, the animals, just sound waves, the different weather. The third one is, what deep message is being shared through your intuition? Well, I don't know how deep it's going to sound to you all, but I just got the first thing that came to my intuitive thoughts was save those coins. All right. And the fourth one, how can you explore your spirituality more deeply? And I wrote, look at and embrace how I have hangups concerning money and safety, love, and support. So look at them from a spiritual perspective instead of just, which they are very practical things, but look at them from a spiritual perspective. Look at them from a compassionate, like, what is wrong here? What is the problem? What do you need? What are you lacking? I'd ask myself those questions, those deep questions. Okay, so now we're at the last section called playing favorites. As you see, I have 2 cards out here, and it asks you to take a look through your decks if you have more than one. If not, you can Google some different other tarot deck artwork on the card and find a version of this card that resonates with you deeply. Then reflect on why it's your favorite below. I wrote that I love the traditional Rider-Waite picture with her sitting on her soft throne of privilege and comfort, and she's ruling with compassion and all. But I love this Muse Tarot Empress card because she has the cosmos inside of her. Oh my God, that's amazing. I just love it. Okay, so that concludes the Empress portion of the series, and I want to thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, please give me a like, a subscribe. If you'd like to see more, I'd love to hear your notes, your reflections in the comments below as well. And I'm sending you tons of love, healing, and abundance. Take care.